Hey everybody, OMA here. I was actually planning, I was thinking, hey, it wouldn't be great to do an ice cave run today. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute, if I went all the way through, I'm actually not of the level to be able to open the red crates yet. So, put a kibosh on that plan. But there's a big but. There's still a lot to do, and one of the things that I really want to do is I want to start at least looking for Rexes, and they don't have to be max level, but I need to start building up kind of my Rex library so that I have some Rexes to choose from when I start to do mating and stuff, kind of pick the best stats. So that's on the game plan for today. I have done a little bit of kind of cruising around looking for Rexes. See if I can find some. Hadn't really found anything yet. So I think what the game plan is I'm going to craft up some trank darts, because I think I only have 19, which is enough to put a Rex down. But I want to make sure that I have enough. And let's see. Well, let's see if I can make 50. Ooh, I need rifle ammo. Alright. Let's do 25 of these. And I need gunpowder. Alright. Which I have. Good. Fantastic. Got some gunpowder there. Let's make 25 of those, which will give us 50, and then we can make 50 trank darts. And I've got gates, I've got bear traps, I've got some armor in case I happen to go in the cold area. So yeah, I think we're good. So let me finish this part up. I'll get all this stuff crafted up, and then going to cruise around a little bit and see if we can't find some Rexes. So as soon as all this is done, we will be right back. Yeah. And we are back. Okay, well, here I am. I'm actually flying around on the Wyvern right now. And I'm actually in sort of this area, about 30-20-ish. This is actually an interesting place. Rex spawn here. They can spawn here. It's a bit of a mosh pit kind of area, but I don't really see any Rexes right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down the coastline. Maybe even see a baryonyx or two. That would be nice. Because eventually I'm going to have to get into the ocean. I haven't really ventured, even dipped a toe into the ocean just yet. But getting a good baryonyx, they are one of my most favorite early game ocean tames. And it's truth be told, it's because they are both they're a very good ocean mount, and they are a very good land mount. I mean, so they're a fantastic dual-purpose mount. They're great for caves. I just can't say enough about baryonyxes. I absolutely love them. And that tail whip thing that they do with the stun, oh my god, that is so money. So let's see, while we're cruising over here, let's see, there's one right there. What level are you, friend? Ooh, that's a 135. That's not bad. All right, note to self. Note to self. We're not here for you right now. Note to self. Berry right there. let's see if we can find... There might be something... 135. You'll still see the colorful dinos, you know, around, like those Phiomias right there, which, oddly enough, they're just sort of standing there. Usually they're running. Usually they're running for their lives. It's because I still have the Easter... I need to turn it off. I need to turn the Easter event off. I still have it on. So, that'll be turned off on next episode. There's another berry right there. Where are you, friend? If I can see you. Alright, you know what? Let's land. Let's land. Make this simple. As you walk behind a rock. Come on. Please. 145. Ooh. That's the one right there. I gotta be careful. Caprasuchus is around this area. But gosh, that 135 and the 145. Probably grab them both in a future episode. So note to self that those guys are there. You know, baryonyxes are definitely on the menu as far as getting into the ocean. And you know, truth be told, with when I do some off-camera stuff and I'm floating around and, you know, kind of looking around and seeing, you know, sort of what's what and where things are, I saw, and I'm just not ready to tame it. I saw a 150 giga. I have a 150 giga on this map, and I'm not ready to tame it yet. I'm close, but I'm not ready to tame it. But one, I can't make the saddle yet. I'm not high enough level. Or I haven't found a pattern for the saddle yet to make it. So, you know, even if I had a giga right now, I couldn't even ride it. You know, so it would just sort of be sitting in cryo doing nothing, and gaining levels, I suppose. But you know, at the end of the day, I just would want to use it right away. I would. You know, that's just me. So, not really ready to tame it. I'm just going to let him sit there. He's actually out in this area. He's not by the obby. He's in an actual area that I've never seen a giga spawn in. Because gigas usually spawn right over here as I run out of energy. Hang on one second. So by the green obby on Ragnarok, there is this plains area that kind of butts up against the cold mountains here. And it's right here. It's this plains area that I'm going to land and get some stamina. But like all the way down, you know, all the way to that mountain directly in front of us, gigas spawn in this area. And they spawn here, and they also spawn in the Highlands area that we were in a little earlier, which, by the way, you can see that I've unlocked most of the map from the last debacle that we had, where my computer crashed and my map reset. So my map is almost completely unlocked again. But the Highlands area is in a northeast area, so gigas spawn up there, and they also spawn down here around, you know, kind of 60, I would say with 60, 40-ish, something like that. And if you can't find gigas in the Highlands area, in the northeast corner of the map, you can always come down here, and if they're not over there, there's a good chance you'll see one over here. And this is where they spawn. But for some odd reason, there's this giga spawned over, and I've never ever seen a giga over here, as much as I've played this map. In the there's an area that has right past the redwood area right here. There's a bunch of beaver dams, and I will tell you, if you need to farm rare flowers, cementing paste, mushrooms, whatever, this area right here is an absolute just smorgasbord of beaver dams. Now, there's none here right now because I came out here a little bit earlier today and was farming them up. But like right here, there's a bunch of beavers right over here, and here's a dam. And they spawn all over the place. Up here, here's another one right down here, right here. So, you know, beaver dams are all over the place. And there's a 150 giga right there. who is now wreaking havoc again. So just keeping an eye on this guy. There he is, right there, 150. So keep a tab on that guy. He's definitely going to be tamed in a future episode. I can't wait to get to the point where I can actually tame him, because he is just going to be an absolute monster. I cannot wait to get that guy. But we're here for T-Rexes. So T-Rex army is definitely on the menu. I gotta start farming T-Rexes. I gotta find them. So I'm gonna cruise around. I'm gonna see if we can't find a T-Rex. And I will tell you that they do spawn up here. They spawn around this area. They spawn in the area that I told you, that I showed you before. And they also spawn in this area over here, right past these rocks. There's a sort of a forested area that that they spawn in. Oh wow, that's a cool looking RG. Yep, I still got the Easter color RGs up, so yeah, there's that. But as for Rexes, they spawn right in this area over here. Oh, one thing, if you've ever played on Ragnarok, or if you've never played on Ragnarok, you have to come to this area right here. This is really cool. This it's a, you know, it's a sort of a dilapidated old building, and it's got some really cool statues and stuff in it. But what is really cool is if you come up here, and as much as I've played this map, I never came in here. And on the wall here, they have a bunch of people, a bunch of I'm assuming player names, and I'm guessing these are devs for the map, I think. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But this place is like super cool. It's a nice little homage, I think, to the people who actually made Ragnarok, which I thought was pretty cool. Whoa, it'll fall off. So, but you got over here. We got Rexes, and that little alcove I recently found. I mean, I continue to find new stuff on this map that is just like little hidden caves here and there. That's why I love Ragnarok so much. It's a beautiful map, and you know, there's just all kinds of little nooks and crannies that you can get into. Rexes definitely spawn down here. They spawn in this area. Matter of fact, there's one right over there. What level are you, friend? Ooh, it's a 135. That's not bad. That's not bad. We might grab that one. We might grab that one. It's a 135, so let's look around a little bit more. See if we can't find something. So I'm going to look around a little bit, see if I can't find, you know, something a little bit higher level, hopefully. Maybe 140, 145. 150 would be great. Ooh, wait a minute. There's a Tech Rex. What level are you, friend? Level 30. Alright, well, let's get this guy off the map. If I can land. There's one thing about wyverns that just drives me absolutely bananas is how they land. Fire them up. Afterburner. Yeah, let's get you off the map. I mean, truth be told, would I prefer to have high-level Tech Rexes? Yeah, I would, but I just haven't found anything yet. I haven't found anything yet. Alright, well, I'm going to look around, and I will be right back when we find something cool. Oh, and we're back. And just as a point of note, I did mention the other wyvern cave was around 60-35, which I was a little off. It's around 70-45, but it's right here. It's that mountain-ish area right there. There's a cave that goes underneath of it, and as you can see, there's, better watch out, there's tons of wyverns around here. And yeah, this place is, you know, if you're aerial, this place could be pretty dangerous. Yeah, okay, sorry. Alright, I'm gonna look around and then come back when we find a suitable T-Rex. Okay, so I said we were going to, and I will go get that Rex, but target acquired. 150 Thyla. I just can't pass this up. The problem is right now I don't have any cooked mutton on me, and I can't make the kibble, so I'm gonna have to go back to base and get prepared. But yeah, and he's like this cool. It's dark, so you know I apologize for that. It's actually nighttime, but he looks like this. He has this cool blue-gray color. Oh my God, he is fantastic looking. So yeah, let me go get prepared, and then I'll get a trap set up. We're gonna set up a trap up there, and where I am actually is I'm on the islands down here at about 80, 20. Thylacoleos spawn on these islands all over the place. You'll find a bunch of them here, and you know, so if you're farming Thylacoleos, yeah, this is a great place to do it. They're not in trees. They're not going to jump out at you. If you're on a wyvern, they're not even going to attack you. But look at this guy. Where is one? Find him. Oh my God, he's so cool looking. Wow, 150 male. I love it. All right, well, we'll be back shortly. Okay, well, you're not gonna believe this, but on the same island, there's a female 145. Like, she was like super close to the other one. So I guess we'll be getting 2 Thylacoleos. All right, I really need to do some preparation. I will be right back. And we are back. So I'll be honest with you. I really wasn't prepared for a 150 Thylacoleo, and let alone a 150 male Thylacoleo, and then a 145 female Thylacoleo. I literally didn't have anything to tame these guys. So I have been all over this map, all over Tarnation, you know, farming mutton, cooking it up, and I just got to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my trap out there, I'm going to build it, and, you know, and then we're going to do all that. So, man, just crazy. But usually on this island, this is a really good spot to build a trap. At least I think so. And, you know, standard, might be a little overkill, but we're going to do a 4x4. Oops, there we go. And then we're just going to do 2 walls high. And, you know, again, this is probably overkill, but I'll leave this trap here, and then when I come out, you know, in the future, and want to farm up Thylacoleos or, you know, thorny dragons or whatever. Watch out, girl. By the way, I realized that I never named my wyvern, so I named her Matchstick. Alright, so let's do this. Let's get a campfire placed over here. We will get some wood in there, which I brought, and we will get a bunch of. So I farmed up a ton of mutton. I had to go all the way over the highlands in the northeast area to find some ovis. And I found a ton of them. I just couldn't find them anywhere else. So I literally have been all over this map. But you got to clear that. Usually there's stuff up there, you know, thorny dragons and whatnot. And you got to clear that out. And here is. And I apologize for it being nighttime. Let me scoop up our boy. I probably should have waited till daytime to film this part, but I was just so excited to get this guy. It's just not. I mean, you know, a 150 male Thylacoleo, then a 145 female. I just had to do it. All right. So it's creep up, creep up, creep up, creep up, and I think we can drop him right in. Drop. Drop. Some weird lag going on right now. I'm not sure what's going on there. All right, we got him in the pen. Matter of fact, we're gonna try our new trank gun. I haven't tried this one yet. What's up, buddy? Oops. It'd probably take, I'm thinking like 7 or 8. That's the third one. It's number 4. And it's going to take a minute to tame this guy. There's no doubt. In the butt. Don't attack. No, no, no. No attacking. And Thyla, and he's out. Boom. Nice. So, basically, Thyla, when you're taming them, you really have to pay attention to their torpor, because their torpor drops pretty darn quick. So, again, I probably overkilled it. I brought, which is not on me, it's on my wyvern. I brought 500 narcotics. You know, my 500 narcotics and a bunch of extra meat and stuff. I still have my T-Rex traps, but with Thyla, I mean, you really have to pay attention. You got to stay right on top of their, because their torpor will drop fairly quickly. It's not like Gallimimus fast, but you know, or Terrorbird fast. Terrorbirds are another one where their torpor just drops like super fast, and you got to be right on top of it. But yeah. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this guy's torpor. I'm gonna starve him out. You definitely want to starve him out, especially. I'm gonna lose some levels on him because I'm only taming him with cooked mutton, which isn't the best. You know, exceptional kibble is their kibble of choice. So yeah, there's that. But I mean, look at his torpor is dropping super fast. So I'm gonna let him starve out. See where he is right now. And you know, he does the classic 50 points that drop get you, you know, and eat. And truth be told, I've tamed enough of these guys. He's probably only going to get like 6 to 7% per bite. So, you know, you really want to starve these guys out before you throw your mutton on them. And it's got to be cooked mutton. It's got to be cooked. They're persnickety. They got a discerning taste for cooked mutton. So, all right. So, we are going to let this guy starve out. And let's see his pre-team stats real quick before I... 33, 190. I mean, it's all right. He's a 150. He's okay. 33. I've seen higher than that. I've seen up to 4,600. So his health isn't really all that. And I've seen over 200 melee damage. He's probably got, I would hate to say this, he's probably got points into oxygen or something like that. But at any rate, what we're going to do is we're going to let this guy starve out, and hopefully, even though it's a beautiful night sky in Ragnarok, we will tame him up during the daytime. That would be fantastic. And then we'll grab that 145 female, and we'll have a breeding pair of Thyla, and I'm going to be super happy when that happens. So yeah, we'll be right back. And this is like the island of 150s. Like there's a 150 Easter colored Daeodon. So I guess I'll be grabbing that too. Yeah, and maybe in a future video, I don't know, depending on how much time I have on this. But yeah, like this is just the smorgasbord. I know I meant to go out and get T-Rexes, but you know, sometimes you have to take what the game gives you. And 150 Daeodon, I will take all day and night, even though it's got some seriously funky colors. Especially for a male. That's quite flamboyant. Okay, well, our Daeodon, our Thyla is still taming up, and I just put some more narco on him, so it looks like it's going down now. So I'm waiting for his food to drop to about 3,500 before I feed him, and that should get a full tame. Even though, again, like I said, I'm gonna lose some levels on him. It's, you know, it's just inevitable because I'm not using the best food, you know, to tame him up. Because quite frankly, I don't have it. So, is what it is. But once I get him, and our girl is still right over here. Where is she? There she is, right there. We will get her next. So yeah, super excited. Alright, we are back, and our Thyla is eating. Yes. I'm getting about 7% per bite. So, yeah, I should get him tamed up. I am losing a couple levels. I mean, I knew that was going to happen. I've lost 4 levels so far. 5. But he's tamed up. Nice. Alright. This guy looks amazing. Amazing! Alright, we're going to take those back. See your stats. 4,600. It's not too bad. 315. Not too bad. Not too bad. Wow. This guy looks awesome. I wish I could get him to turn around. Come over here. Come over here. There we go. Nice. God, man, this dude looks amazing. Let's get this turned off. So 220. I lost 4 levels. He would tame up to 224 if I got max levels out of him. But, wow, this guy is amazing looking. And he's going to be my, my male breeder. So, that is awesome. Alright. So, let's go grab the next one. The next item up for bid is a female Thyla. Here, girl. You're up. And then we're going to get the Daeodon. I will say this, once I trank her down, I'm going to starve her out just like I did with the male. But I did see another Thyla. Unfortunately, it's a really low level. But it is insanely cool looking. Alright, you're in there. And I'll show you that in a second. So let's trank her out. Let's actually get the right weapon. Alright, come here, girl. Boop. I know you're angry now. How did that... Oh, it did hit her. I know you're angry now. But you're going to be part of the family. You're going to be... It's going to be all good. I've already got a mans for you. High-level mans. I would try to shoot her in the head, but... Every time, like, when their head is, like, in the... Alright, she's out. Every time her head, like, their heads are in the stone there, it won't register, it won't land. Alright. So let's see what her pre-tame stats are. Ooh, 3,500. 205. Yeah. That's why, I'll say it a million times, you don't need to tame max levels. You know, if you're taming stuff, you want to tame, like, the max level on this server for regular dinos is 150, and she's a 145, but she's got better stats. She's got better stats than the male. So, you know, you want to tame as many, let me get the Nargadors. You want to tame as many dinos as you can, kind of at the high level, 140 to, we don't need that many, 140 to 150, because you'll find that you'll get 140s that have better stats than some 150s in the right area that you need. So it's always a good idea just to tame as many as you can. Alright, so she is out. Drop all this stuff out of here. I don't need all that fiber. Let's throw that wood into the cooker. So let's get this in there. I got plenty of wood in there. I'm making more charcoal. The more charcoal, the better. So, yeah, let's go down and take a look at this, if I can find it again. Oh, and let's keep an eye on her. Yep, see, her torpor's already dropping pretty fast. So let's go take a real quick look at this. Unfortunately, it's only level 15. But it, gosh, I wish it were a level 145, 150. Oh my god, this thing is... I would take this thing if it was level 100. It is so cool looking. Let's see if we can find it. It was right over here. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Let's land down here. Look at that Thyla. Oh my god. It's like ice blue. Wow. It's only level 15. I can't... It's level 15, but it's so cool looking. I can't bring myself to kill it off. So I'll just let him stay there. But yeah, wow, that one is really, really cool looking. All right, so we've got Thyla number 2. We got our female. You know, again, I'm going to lose some levels on her. She'll probably tame up to, I don't know, 209. Because she would be at 217. But I'll probably lose a couple levels for her. But same scenario. Gonna starve her out, and you know, this is gonna take a minute because it takes a minute for them. It takes a minute for their food to drop, is what it really boils down to. So you got to keep their torpor up while their food is dropping. And this is just me, but I personally let their food drop 900 to 1,000 points before I try to tame them up. And it's just so that they insta-tame, really, is what it boils down to. So I'm going to let her food drop to about 36, you know, 37, 3,600. And that's going to take a minute. So I wish she were a little bit better looking than she is. She's kind of standard brown, you know. She's sleeping right now, so don't tell her that. But you know, once I start breeding her with the male and we can get some colors going, oh my god, these Thyla colors are going to look so awesome. Love it. But we will be right back in a minute. And we are back. So I think she's about ready. I put 50 more narcos on her. So each narco jar is worth, 40 narco. So I put 50 on her, which gave me about 2,000. And it came up, and it's coming back down. And I think her food is ready to go, truth be told. She'll probably tame up like super fast. So let's put, well, you know, let's just put all that on her. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, she's taming up pretty quick. Again, I'm going to lose some levels on her. It is what it is. I lost one already. To be expected. But that's okay, you know. And, you know, the way I tame is, you know, I let their food starve out quite a bit before taming them up. And it's just so that they tame, you know, pretty kind of instantly, almost. I mean, look at her taming. It's going up like super fast. And there she is. Alright, so fantastic. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's get those. We'll keep those. So, she's 213. Which is actually pretty good because she would tame up. I only lost 4 levels. She would tame up to 217 if I got, if I used, I think they use exceptional kibble. Is their kibble of choice. But her health is 4,000, not bad. Her melee is actually 309, which is really good. So let's compare her to the male. Alright, so her melee is 33 and health is 24. He's slightly better, to be expected, though. He was a 150, she was a 145. So that's a really, really good breeding pair of Thylacolios. Alright, so, not that the taming is done. We are not done yet. Let's go get us a little fancy schmancy piggy right down here. There's another Thylacolio already spawned. I wonder what level this guy is. Really curious. I don't know where that piggy went. See if we can get a bead on this Thylacolio. 25. Alright. Alright, so you're not all that great. Where is that Daeodon? Terror Bird right over there. There's the Daeodon right there. Are you the right one? Yep, you are. Alright. No T-Rexes in sight, but Daeodons and Thylacolios are on the menu today, which is fine by me. You know, like I said, you know, sometimes you just have to give, you have to just take what the game gives you. Alright, let's get this guy in here. And there we go. Alright. Daedons are notoriously hungry. Alright. He is on the run. Pop a few more into his butt. He's almost out. There he goes. Alright, fantastic. Okay. Well, just like usual, we will starve this little piggy out, and we will be right back. Alright. So, you know, the nice thing about Daedons is their food drops like super fast. So, you know, I was going to put some narcos on this guy, but truth be told, his food is literally almost halved already. So I think I'm just going to throw some mutton on him, and I'll have some narcos on the ready. But he will eat a ton. There is just no doubt. So I kind of want to overkill this a little bit, just to make sure I don't, you know. And again, if you've got the resources, why not? He'll start eating. So let's see what he's... Yeah, he's only doing 2.9% per bite. So, you know, there's that. We'll see how far he gets. And then I might have to throw some narco on him. But, yeah, you know, he's just... That's just the way Daedons tame, you know. I mean, again, I'm not using kibble, so, you know, we've kind of got to tame him the way we've got to tame him. But at least with mutton, he gets really, really high effectiveness. So, you know, I'll probably get the full tame on him. We'll see. We will see. Let's actually do this. Let's get 50 narcos on him. We'll have him eat this. And that'll put 2,000 torpor back on him. But you can see he's going through the mutton. I put 100 mutton on him, and he's going through it pretty quick. So, he's at 58% already, so... Yeah, we'll get it. It's easy. You don't necessarily have to use narcos. Just be on the safe side. I threw some narcos on him. But I let him starve out almost half his food, and it went down really fast. I probably was only, you know, transitioned from, you know, where we left off to now, probably 5 minutes, maybe. But, yeah, so he's eating pretty quick. I'll get a full tame on him. I'll get 74 levels. So he'll be a 224 when he tames up. Yeah, he's not losing any effectiveness at all, which is really nice. And he's almost up to full, but I'll get a full tame on him right now. I think he's got one more bite. We'll be good. There we go. Alright. What's up, buddy? We'll take that. You don't need to be eating any more of that stuff, you little fatty. Alright, so now his stats, let me turn this off. untrack that. Where you want his stats are in food, and he's not bad. He's okay. I've seen higher. Yeah, with Daedons, at least as far as I'm concerned, I only put and ever put stats into food because they're basically glorified nursemaids at this point. So, alright, we got 3 really, really good tames. That is super awesome. We got 2 Thyla, almost maxed, lost a few levels on the tame. And we got a max level Daeodon, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to head back to base, and I will see you guys there when I get back. And we are back at the base. So, yeah, what a great day. What a great day. It started off kind of weird. You know, figured I would nab a few Rexes. You know, we saw some decent ones. I saw 135. Matter of fact, I saw another 135 while I was out you know, farming up the mutton. You know, so they're okay. I don't necessarily know that I want to tame them. I probably end up I will tame them, but not in this episode. I think this is, you know, pretty good for the episode, and I mean, just a fantastic day. We got 2 Thyla, and we got a max level Daeodon. So yeah, I mean, you know, can't ask for more than that. You know, when you start seeing tames like that, and that area, that island in the southwest corner, of course, you know, my glove covers it up. It's around 80-20, and it's just a fantastic island for farming Thyla. And matter of fact, another great place for Thyla is around 80-80 on the southeast corner of the map. There's, you know, Thyla spawn all over around that desert area. So, I mean, if that's your thing, if you're looking for Thyla, man, that is a great place to get them. So let's take a look at these guys real quick. Let's get these guys out. Here's the Daeodon. And the female Thyla, and the male. Man, don't they look awesome? Wow. What great tames. They're fantastic. So I'm going to breed, you know, these 2 Thyla. These will be my breeding pair. And, you know, get imprinted Thyla, which, by the way, I have actually a Thyla pattern. And let me say it's in here. Is it in here? Yeah, here it is. Thyla pattern, 200. That's really good. I mean, the cost's kind of steep, so, you know, those will only go on to the Thyla that are bred max stats and imprinted. But man, you know, just awesome pattern. So yeah. So at any rate, I think this is going to do it for the episode. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's been super fun today. I really am really happy with what we got today. So if you like the content, like and subscribe. You know, all that stuff really helps. Apparently with the algorithm, as far as I can understand. And yeah, everybody be safe. Peace.